longer to sell. Buyers are uncertain. The Fed can't seem to make the move we've all been expecting when it comes to interest rates. Tariffs, the big beautiful bill, war, so much is going on. How does that affect real estate here in Los Angeles? I'm Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles realtor. Today we're going to go over the monthly market report. I will be right back in a few seconds to give you time to get ready to take some notes. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, take a moment to click the subscribe button and bell for updates. Here in Los Angeles, like so many parts of the country, we do have times of the year where we see boosts in properties that come to market, boosts in activity, slowings if you will, such as the month of August where people typically try to get in that last little bit of vacation before they make major moves or start back to school, work, etc. And of course, we always have a slowing as we get towards Thanksgiving, Christmas. Historically, the entertainment industry here shuts down the month of December, so people are able to vacation and so on. But right now, you might be wondering what's happening. We have been seeing such a slowing. It is very, very noticeable. We're seeing a softening in our market. We're not fully transitioned to a buyer's market yet. Some parts of the city are, more the outlying areas, but we are seeing extreme slowings. Condo markets, slowings, price reductions. Parts of the San Fernando Valley that condos used to sell really well seem to be at a standstill. Parts of Los Angeles where homes are flying off the shelf are taking longer. At the end of the day, there's always been a saying when it comes to real estate: price, price, price. You know, it's location, price, condition, and price is typically what drives a market. However, in a unique circumstance that we are in today, price is not always the answer. So I just want to go over some facts and figures for you, starting with the fact that May, June, and July, we continue to see a decreased amount of new inventory come to the market. That's unusual. We usually see an uptick from May, June, and July. So let's really dive into those numbers and what that really means. So in the entire month of July, again, this is August's monthly market report, so we cover the last 30 days. In the entire month of July, there was a total of 67,352 homes on the market. The month prior, it was 65,958. So we didn't see more than 1,400 homes come to market. That's not much in a summer market. When it comes to specific areas, as you have, if you've been watching me for a while, I track certain parts of the San Fernando Valley as well as the LA Basin. And of course, if you need information on an area that you live or are thinking about selling or buying, you can always reach out to me directly and I will give you that information. But for Toluca Lake in the month of July, there were 30 homes on the market. In Studio City, there was 167. In Sherman Oaks, it was 277, followed by Encino at 256. When we go over the hill into Santa Monica, that was 130. Moving a little bit over, we were in Brentwood, which is 213 homes available for sale, followed by Beverly Hills with 131. One of the indicators of what's going on in the market is how long is it taking for homes to enter in an escrow and sell. So in Toluca Lake, it was taking 38 days. Studio City, 49 days. Sherman Oaks, again, these are single family homes, on average was taking 43 days, followed by Encino at 36 days. Santa Monica bumps to 23 days, Brentwood 42 days, and Beverly Hills 52 days. Now Beverly Hills has historically always taken a little longer to sell. Of course, the price points are significantly more than most parts of Los Angeles. Let's talk about the number of homes that were actually under contract in the month of July. In Toluca Lake, that was 5 homes. Studio City was 28 homes. Sherman Oaks was 51. Encino was 31. As we move over to the LA Basin, in Santa Monica, that number went to 34, Brentwood 21, followed by Beverly Hills at 18. If you are a homeowner and you're wondering if now is the time to sell your home. Don't be afraid to schedule a consultation with me today. Let me share what we go over during that consultation. We take a walk through your home and you share with me the updates you've made. We talk about any deferred maintenance. I give you a fresh perspective of what the eyes of a buyer will see when looking at your home and the things that will make your home competitive to other homes on the market. We'll talk about what your potential list price is, what the value is you have in your home, and I'll really guide you through if now is the right time or if we should start to strategize about a certain specific time in the future. Because at the end of the day, this is your property, this is your investment, you have gained equity, and you have goals for yourself and your family. Simply click on the calendar link below. We'll get on the phone for a quick call, and then we'll set up that consultation. Looking at the inventory for sale year to year really also helps to paint a picture. So I like to share with you the numbers this year compared to last year. So last year in the month of July, there was 57,030 homes available for sale. This July, that was 67,352. That's essentially up 18%. When we shift into Toluca Lake, last year in the month of July, it was 32 homes on the market. This year was 30. That actually was down 6%. Studio City last year was 161, followed by this year at 167, up 3%. Not a big move. Moving over into Sherman Oaks in July of 2024, that was 239 homes on the market. This July was 277, which is up 15%. And Encino in the month of July of 2024, that was 221 homes on the market, followed by this July at 256, which is up 15%. As we go over the hill into Santa Monica, last July it was 84 homes. This July was 130. That's a pretty significant increase. That's about 55% higher. Brentwood last year was 125 homes. This year 213 homes. That was up 70%. So we're seeing like a surge in that kind of coastal, next to the coast area. Beverly Hills in July of 2024 was 133 homes versus this July, which was 131 homes. It's actually down 1.5%. So that's a little bit telling. But the other thing that really tells a story, and mind you, again, when I'm recording these videos, I'm tracking single family homes. If you want information about the condo market, reach out to me and I'm happy to share that with you. But for price reductions in the month of July, in Toluca Lake, there was 5 price reductions, which is about 17% of inventory. In Studio City, there was 21 price reductions, which was 13% of inventory. In Sherman Oaks, there was 52 price reductions, which is 19% of Sherman Oaks' inventory. For Encino, there was 31 price reductions, which is 12% of the inventory. As we move over the hill into Santa Monica, there was 18 price reductions, only 14% of the inventory, followed by Brentwood with 26 price reductions, a low 12% of inventory. Beverly Hills, 12 price reductions, which is only 8% of Beverly Hills inventory. When you look at Los Angeles as a whole, everything that was available for sale showing and reflecting in our MLS, there was 11,994 price reductions out of 65,958 homes, which is 18%. That's less than the month prior, but that is a little bit of a higher number. So this is all indicative of what I've been sharing with my clients, which is there's a lot of uncertainty going on right now. Buyers are hesitant. There's a slowing taking place, but depending on what area in Los Angeles you're looking, it is still for the most part a seller's market, but some outlying areas have transitioned into a buyer's market. This is really where your agent's experience is very important, to be able to communicate with you and give you a rundown of what's happening, numbers, facts, not just blanket statements. There's nothing that kind of rubs me wrong more than an agent saying, oh, well, you know, the market changed. Like, no, let's be really specific about areas. Let's be really specific about what's going on, because it's not a blanket statement, even here in Los Angeles. Hopefully this information has been helpful to you. If you've been considering selling your home and wondering if now is the time, there's things to think about. We are in August. In a couple of weeks, we are September. We definitely see a slowing as we go into the holidays. So if you are thinking about it, you should probably make those decisions fairly quickly, because you don't want to come on the market right before the beginning of November. Have your home sit and wait for the second week of January for things to pick up. You definitely want to get in and pick up that last little surge before things slow down. If you are interested in the value of your property or you're thinking about buying a home, get on my calendar. My information is below. Please feel free to email me or text me as well. And I look forward to speaking with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos coming up.